tribute to failed products. Heinz Easy Squirt Funky Purple. That was not a failure. I had that. It was amazing. That was when ketchup tried to get real crazy. It went extreme, so you'd get different colors of ketchup. I used to eat some crinkle cut fries with some Easy Squirt Funky Purple, and it was amazing. I think everyone had some of the Easy Squirt. This colored ketchup was big for a little while. Thanks for 5 gift subs, half. And the resub boss.
Imagine failing so spectacularly.
It's rather violent.
Oh, the Hawaii chair. Hey, this one's a classic. Anyone remember the Hawaii chair? That's the one that they used to play the as seen on TV commercials for pretty often, where it's like, are you tired of just sitting down and not being able to get a good workout in? Well, fucking spin your ass in a circle on the Hawaii chair. It's gonna give you a 6-pack abs, tighten your glutes, give you quads that you've always dreamed of. The Hawaii chair is backed by medical science to be one of the finest exercise equipment, and you can use it while working at home or working at the office. That shit was awesome.
That you end up in a museum.
That's what it's called, right? The Hawaii chair? Let me double check. Hawaii chair, yeah, see?
Take the work out of your workout. The Hawaii
Damn, they got a jingle for it.
You know, Tamara, the Hawaii chair wasn't designed just for home. I mean, after all, for some of us, at least 40 hours of our week is spent sitting behind a desk at the office.
Ah, cringe!
See what office workers think of the Hawaii chair? We sent Aaron Lee to work.
Most ripped man in the world.
Perfect USA, and today we've brought the Hawaii chair to a very busy work.
This was
environment.
huge.
Let's get
Are these really failed products? They aired this kind of shit all the time for the Hawaii chair. I assume this was another, like, shake weight. Like a financial success, but like a cultural failure. Interesting.
Museum. An exhibit in Brooklyn, New York is paying tribute to all the inventors who shot for the stars and fell on their faces.
I hope they show each of these.
It's
I really
called
want
the
to look at some
Museum
of these. I
Failure,
don't know.
And it features a lot of bad ideas. Like this chair that lets you exercise while you work
Hawaii
at your
chair.
job
We just talked
by
about that.
moving your abs the way a hula hoop does.
So imagine you're on Zoom calls or you're writing an email.
How could one get anything accomplished? But the museum's organizer told CBS News she
Whoa!
wants the exhibit to
That was an
sentiment
awesome
that
mask.
failure can be.
What was it? I don't think this... Was this the Rejuvenique? I don't think so. This was that horrifying mask. I made a video on this one a long time ago. It's like a fucking Jason Voorhees mask where it's supposed to like tighten the skin on your face. So you just like cremate yourself in there while it cooks the skin. Oh, it is the Rejuvenique. I wasn't sure if that's what it was called. I didn't know if that box went to that piece of equipment or not. I thought it had a very different name. It hurts because it's working. Yeah. Yeah. That's how you know it's getting the toxins out and it's tightening your skin the way God intended.
She wants the exhibit to echo the sentiment that failure can be your greatest teacher.
It's not really about the products. It's about having that conversation about failure. What do we learn from failure? How does the fear of failure hold us back from innovating, trying new things?
I don't know half of these. Can you take me on a tour?
So while the new Coke, purple ketchup, and
I am still super tired of this slander. There's no way that failed. Purple ketchup was fucking hype. I'm looking it up right now. Then if you just type in purple ketchup, you see a ton of people raving about it. And then you see one stupid dumb headline saying, what were they thinking the day ketchup crossed the line? Which is stupid. That's fucking dumb. There needs to be more line crossing. Let's see. Purple ketchup sold more than 10 million bottles of green ketchup, pushing up total sales by 5.4% and helping the Pittsburgh company boost its shares of American ketchup market up to 59% from 55%. So maybe green was the more popular one? Oh, it even says right here with the purple ketchup. Initially, the product was a huge success, and the brand's marketing director reported that the first 3 months they sold the same amount of purple ketchup. Oh, it just cut off. It's making me subscribe. Is there any other articles that pick this up? No, I'll just go somewhere else. Okay, we'll go to this one. Initially, it's reporting the same thing. Initially, the brand was a huge success. The brand's marketing director reported that the first 3 months they sold the same amount of bottles they had expected to sell over the course of the entire year. From 2000 to 2003, the company sold over 25 million bottles of the condiment. However, like so many colorful fads, this one wore off as well, and the product was ultimately discontinued in 2006. Well, yeah, of course, it's not going to last forever. This is going to be a staple in like the fucking pantry of every household in America for decades to come. It was supposed to just be, a fleeting fun thing. They say the star that burns brightest burns out quickest. And that's what Easy Squirt Funky Purple was like. It wasn't a failure, though. I really just don't believe that.
The pen, designed specifically for women, weren't bestsellers.
Didn't remember that, but this is something I talked to Tiana about. I don't remember if I mentioned this on stream. One time we needed tools because I don't remember what happened. I think my tools were all like old and fucked up. So Tiana ordered tools. They got here, and what she ordered was called Lady Tools. I shit you not. The brand is called Lady Tools, and I got offended for her. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, Lady Tools? We're talking hammers, drills. Like, why is it Lady Tools? It's just fucking tools in general. Why the fuck are we calling them Lady Tools? Like, I got upset. I was fucking mad. It's, like, so worthless. Like, what do you mean Lady Tools? It's a stupid gimmick. You're just selling normal tools. But then slapping lady on top of it, it hurts me. Like, you're insulting me. Were they pink? No, they were purple. So I guess that's the lady part because it was a effeminate color. It was light purple. Which I think is even more offensive. Like, what the fuck? Just needed tools. There's no such thing as like a tool for a girl versus a guy. A hammer is a goddamn hammer. And a stove is a stove, that's what they say. And patties will be patties. In the wise words of SpongeBob. Thanks to Resub Psychedelic. Are they purposely more fragile too? I don't know. I will say the drill fucking sucked ass though. That drill couldn't do anything. It had about as much torque as me just sticking a pencil in something and turning it myself. That drill was shit. But its screwdriver and its hammers and the other accessories it came with were fine. But that drill could not work at all. Not even a little bit. That's pretty insulting, actually. Lady Tools, and they give it a drill that actually can't do shit. It's fucking worthless. Why'd she order that brand? I don't think she knew. I think she just typed in like a toolkit on Amazon. One of the sponsored things must have been Lady Tools. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I know exactly where that toolkit is. And actually, hold on. Damn, the branding's not here. This is its screwdriver. This was in the room tour I did. That screwdriver that's on my shelf is a Lady Tool. So here's the purple. That's what makes it a Lady Tool. And it was a fine screwdriver. Like I built what I needed to with it. But it's so like it's such a stupid idea. Lady tools. Just give me tools. Like I was still so offended that she bought that. The rest of the toolkit's kind of similar to this. All of it like was usable except the drill. The drill was an unforgivable sin that they sold. That's a scam. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Was it like 50% more too? I don't know. I didn't buy it. I would have never. That's just some real weird marketing garbage. What's the connection between purple and women? I don't know. I have no idea. Just like women's razors. Well, I don't know too much about that. Maybe that's another scam that I'm not privy to. All I can tell you is those lady tools were fucking. That's so fucking stupid. Thanks, the resub. Zorse. Maybe Tori. Yeah, maybe that's the whole idea of it. Do you think purple ketchup was actually for women and it had estrogen in it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But this whole thing with the pins for girls is very interesting. It seems like they tried that entire market for a while of like normal thing, but for girls. So it's purple and pink. What a fucking scam. What a scam. Thanks, Resub Wolverine.
They can still serve another purpose by encouraging others to embrace failure as part of.
Fuck was that? It's just an ugly doll. What's the bad invention there? Unless it's supposed to represent something that I don't know. It's just a very ugly doll. Just a homeless begging doll? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, it's holding out its hand for money. Okay, I see why it's classified here as just more than an ugly doll. So you'd buy a baby that's homeless and begging on the streets. I get it, okay.
To embrace failure as part of the creative process. The items were all rounded up for display by a Swedish psychologist who says companies that embrace failure are often on the right track to eventual success.
People can feel comfortable trying different things, experimenting, and ultimately innovating.
There's even a wall for museum visitors to admit their failures on a Post-it note. If they're brave enough.
That's weird. Okay.
For Inside Edition Digital.
Cute, I guess. I want to see like a whole tour here. So Tom Scott took a tour through the Museum of Failure 5 years ago. And this one's from 2 weeks ago. So let's do 2 weeks. I do love Tom Scott, though.
First, you don't succeed.
People involved in museum still me. I can write on the wall. That's the other thing.
Okay.
You can put your failure sort of like a infomercial.
Harley Davidson.
Smell.
Want to smell it? We have some.
Sure I do.
What else we got here?
I've got my Crystal Pepsi here. I love that. This is fantastic. This is a shocking face mask.
It's called Rejuvenic.
Yeah.
They're kind of fixated on one thing. I want to see a tour of the whole thing. Sour cream and onion fat-free Pringles was bad. This failed. Sour cream and onion's a great flavor. What made this one so shit? The 0% guilt. I guess.
What could go wrong there?
Yeah, it wasn't
flavor.
the Pringles per se that was the problem. It was Olestra, the calorie-free fat substitute. It says 100% satisfaction, 0% guilt. So you could eat as much as you wanted
Eat
to
the
of this
entire can.
without getting fat. Beautiful, right?
Because
Well, not because. The side effect was explosive diarrhea.
I mean,
Oh!
as long as you're home for the evening, right? This was
So like sugar-free gummy bears, right? I think it's sugar-free gummy bears where Wubby literally shit himself on stream. I think it's sugar-free gummy bears that are like a turbo laxative, right? Nice, that's awesome. Can't believe that failed.
The Skipper Barbie?
Yeah, growing up Skipper.
Which she looks completely adorable.
Yeah, she's
lovely,
beautiful.
Right?
Well, the thing about her is it's two dolls in one.
Okay, so what happens?
What you did was, so you had your doll,
Right.
and then when it was time for her to grow up.
Okay, she grows up. What happens?
So you twist her arm like that.
Right.
See if that works. And then she grows breasts and her waist tightens a little bit.
This sounds like it might have been created by a room full of men.
Really? You
around
think
a
so?
What do you-
table. Let's show the people some of the other innovations.
I actually doubt it was, to be honest with you there.
Get you a
Well,
place
fucking
where
spin it. I want it. How big do the hunkers get? Jesus
you have to
Christ.
in order to be
Making it sound like anime tits.
failure.
Well, you have
Man
to-
just starts cranking it like he's trying to roll down an old window.
Actually pushing the envelope.
Right.
Fill up like
And
water
secondly, it
balloons.
has to be a failure. And thirdly, I have to think it's interesting.
All right, go ahead.
All right, are you?
Damn, I want to tour the whole place. They're really focused on just very small parts of it.
I'm in Helsingborg in Sweden to film.
Percent of all innovation projects fail. So everybody in the business knows this. And where are these failures? Companies sweep them under the carpet.
Jesus Christ, what happened over? They steal Dr. Disrespect? Jesus. He took his glasses and his mustache right off his face. That's fucked up. He doesn't belong here. I actually just watched the fucking hype stream from him the other day. That might have even been earlier today. Time's moving real weird.
Companies sweep them under the carpet and pretend they don't exist. The Museum of Failure takes these failed products, puts them on display so that everybody can learn from them. The criteria a product has to meet to be here is that it was an innovation and that it was a failure. And the failure is a deviation from expected and desired outcomes.
I didn't know Apple even had a gaming
No,
console.
this is their sort of hidden dark secret. This
The Apple Pip Pin. Has anyone ever heard of this? The Apple Pippin is a defunct open multimedia technology platform from 1996 to 1997. I think AVGN has one. Must have missed that episode. Bandai and Apple. So Bandai came to them with the idea of turning it into a gaming console? What games did it ever have? Damn, there's a huge write-up here. Commercially released games. Not a ton. Not a ton. They have Mr. Potato Head Saves Veggie Valley. Who could forget that one? Is that exclusive to the Pippin? No, it's also on Windows. That's an interesting little bit of lore. Thanks to the resub acid and the Prime Mareza.
secret. This one was supposed to measure the EEG of the dog's brain and then translate those mental states into human voice.
Whoa.
Of course, utter nonsense. It's completely impossible. I've gotten one legal...
Well,
threat
try
from
it.
New
I want to
York.
hear it.
We're in Sweden, you can't sue me. Kulturhotellet that runs this gallery space are generously allowing us to be here for 3-4 months. This space isn't permanent, but the museum is permanent in downtown Helsingborg. I'd say about a third of the stuff I've bought
Well,
on
what's this
eBay.
one do?
The other
Explain
third
them,
I've
damn it.
gotten sort of specialty forums. Some of them have been donated, which is great. Some
That's cute. They have Windows 8 Pro up there. Nice. Fuck yeah. Nice. Thanks to the Prime Cinco.
have been donated, which is great. Some of them just come by my office and say, hey, I want to give you this, you know? One of them was a Palm Pilot. I took it, but I can't put it on display because the Palm Pilot was a success. 2 of these items I've bought in dark alleys paying cash only. Can't tell you which ones they are.
All of which leads to
Wow,
one fairly
that was
obvious
weird, but
question.
all right, fuck yeah.
What happens if the Museum of Failure fails?
One serious concern that I do have.
So
when
what
a
is going on
product
with this
is
one?
overhyped, and then when it's launched, it doesn't meet those expectations. Then there's a big risk of failure. So I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous that the Museum of Failure would flop.
That was Google Glass? Oh, I must have missed it on the display. Did it come with a built-in mustache? Oh yeah, it does say Google Glass.
On display at its own museum. So the Museum of Failure is like one of these perpetual sort of everlasting machines. It can never fail.
Thank you very much to Samuel West and all the team at the Museum of Failure. Pull down the description for a link.
This was 5 years ago and it's still going. He's not wrong, it hasn't failed yet. Thanks to resub Hylian, the gift sub Cinco. I do love that kind of shit. Thanks to Prime Francis. Did Google Glass fail? Yes. Triumphantly, from what I recall. It was a catastrophe. Thanks to the resub Nin and the Prime Nova and the resub Rel. There's a website with a huge list of failed Google products. Oh, I know all about it. Yeah. Google has an unreal amount of failed projects. Killedbygoogle.com is the full list of it, right? Oh, Jesus, yeah. I mean, here, we'll just take a quick scroll down, I guess. 285. Yep, Stadia is the newest one to add to the list. Rest in peace, Stadia. I wonder how often this is updated. Is Stadia on here yet? Yep, Google Stadia. Thanks to give some Hollow and the Tier 1 Hollow. YouTube Originals. Oh yeah, YouTube Originals. Totally forgot about that. You know what's crazy? YouTube Originals died a long time ago, and apparently it lasted till 2022, and they didn't even make like a big statement. I don't remember them ever saying anything about it. They just let it like completely fade from the public eye, and then I guess took it down quietly. It looks like the most recent one coming up here, September 2023. Getting KO'd in 6 months, Google Optimize was a web analytics and testing tool that allowed users to run experiment aimed at increasing visitor conversion rates and overall satisfaction. It will be over 11 years old. So that one just aged out. This one wasn't unsuccessful, it seems. It lasted 11 years. In fact, a lot of these lasted a long time, like these smaller ones. But YouTube Originals was dead for a while, but still made it 6 years. Google Stadia was dead on arrival, and still it made it 3 years. I actually totally forgot they killed Google Hangouts. What is YouTube Go? Thanks to Resub Requiem. YouTube Heroes, anyone? Oh, fuck, is that on here? That actually might not be on here because it's a spin-off of YouTube as like something in YouTube. Yeah. YouTube Heroes, though, rest in peace. How about Google Plus? When did that die? (2019). I thought it died a lot sooner than that. That's kind of the, I guess, a repeated pattern throughout a lot of their products. It looks like they make it longer than you expect because they've been dead for so long. What the fuck is YouTube Heroes? It was the YouTube hall monitor program where you're supposed to tattletale on things you didn't like on the platform. It was so fucking dumb. And you'd get rewarded with like points. So you'd eventually level yourself up to a hero.